Now, at the top of the show, Mona talked about us being extra excited today, and here's why. It's because of a music legend whose career has spanned nearly 50 years. Morris Day is known for such songs as Jungle Love and The Bird, but now he's proving he's cooler than Santa Claus with a new Christmas song. Here's the reason for the excitement. Morris Day with us right now. Morris Day from Morris Day and the Time, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, indeed. And I got to tell you, just between us here on this interview, we've been doing The Bird in the here in the station since we found out you were coming. But let's talk a little bit about the music industry of which you've been a part since the 70s. Obviously, things have changed. How have those changes influenced your music?
Well, they haven't influenced my music per se, but the industry itself is quite different. I feel like it used to be about the music, and now it's about your social media numbers and the streaming numbers and all of that good stuff, which is all good. I can adapt, and to me, music is still music, but the industry itself is just quite different.
Well, pretty much everybody who's acquainted with you and your career knows that you had a close association with Prince. You talk about it in your book, On Time, A Princely Life in Funk. So what was your upbringing like with such a music legend as Prince?
We were just kids, I didn't know him as a music legend back then. I was really proud of what he accomplished, eventually what we accomplished. And, he was just, he was different, that all of that is not an act, his kind of quiet kind of personality that lures you in, that's how he really was. But, we were just doing our music and having fun, Northside Minneapolis, and we didn't know any different.
Well, and it looked like a lot of fun in the movie Purple Rain and in subsequent appearances that you had. And I'm guessing that wasn't an act.
No, it wasn't an act. I mean, to a degree it was. We didn't have that much friction as it depicted in the film, but we had a little rivalry because we're competitive people. So once the time got started and we started going on tour with Prince, we got better than I think he thought we would. So it turned into a bit of a rivalry.
Well, good. And now you've got some new music on the horizon with something of a little holiday theme to it, I understand.
Oh, yeah. Cooler than Santa Claus. Morris Day is cooler than Santa Claus, as you can see.
Is this a takeoff on the song Cool?
It's got elements of cool in it, and that's, why we did the song. My manager suggested maybe I do a holiday song, and I said, nah, I don't think so. But then, we called the team, and it just kept getting better and better. So we put the little cool thing in there, just to connect the dots, if you will.
Yes. Okay, so right quick, people who want to listen to your music or learn more about you, how do they go about doing that?
Well, we're available on all of the iTunes and all of that. And we also have a new single coming out, or it's out now. It's called Head Rush, featuring Trinidad James. And we have a new project coming out. It's called My Number One Fan. We're going to have some beautiful music on there, some funky music on there. So, a lot of things coming up for Morris Day Entertainment.
All right. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.